She arrived in the small mountain town carrying a suitcase that felt heavier than it should have. It wasn't the clothes inside, it was the past she couldn't leave behind. After a heartbreak that unraveled her sense of self, she had taken a temporary job at a quiet retreat lodge known for hosting people who needed space to breathe again. Every morning, she watched mist roll over pine trees, reminding herself to take one slow step at a time. She smiled at guests, did her work well, and kept her heart carefully guarded. Love, she believed, was something she had survived once and didn't need to risk again. Still, in the silence of her room at night, she wondered if healing was supposed to feel this lonely. He came to the lodge for different reasons but with the same quiet ache. Once confident and full of plans, he had lost someone he loved deeply, and with that loss, his sense of direction. He spoke little when he arrived, choosing long walks over conversation, journaling instead of talking. Their first real interaction was small, an exchanged smile in the dining hall, a shared moment when the power went out during a storm and candlelight filled the room. There was no spark, no dramatic pull, just a calm recognition, as if their broken pieces knew each other. Over the next few days, they began talking in pieces, about the weather, about favorite books, about how time feels different when you're hurting. Neither asked questions they weren't ready to answer. As weeks passed, their connection deepened naturally, without pressure. They sat together by the fireplace in comfortable silence, sometimes talking until midnight, sometimes saying nothing at all. She told him about the love she lost and how it made her doubt her worth. He shared how grief had made him afraid of forming new bonds, worried he might lose again. What surprised them both was how safe it felt to be honest. There were no promises, no expectations, only understanding. Slowly, laughter returned, not forced laughter, but the kind that slips out unexpectedly and feels like sunlight after rain. Healing didn't come all at once, it arrived in moments, shared meals, quiet walks, gentle encouragement when old fears resurfaced. One evening, near the end of his stay, they hiked to a lookout point as the sun began to set. The sky burned in shades of gold and soft pink, and the world felt still. He admitted he was scared to leave, not because of the town, but because of her. She confessed she felt the same fear, not of him, but of hoping again. They stood there, hearts open, knowing that love didn't have to rush or demand certainty. He didn't ask her to promise anything. He only asked if they could keep choosing honesty, even from a distance. She said yes, realizing that love could be gentle and patient, not something that took, but something that gave. When he left, the lodge felt quieter, but not empty. They stayed in touch through letters and late-night calls, slowly building something real. Months later, she visited him, not as someone running from pain, but as someone moving toward possibility. Their love didn't erase their pasts, it honored them. Together, they learned that healing hearts don't need perfect beginnings or dramatic endings. They need time, kindness, and the courage to believe that new love can grow from old wounds. And this time, love felt less like falling and more like finally standing still, side by side, ready for whatever came next.